Hello everybody, welcome to another round of Modern. On the left we have Spencer Williams, on Golgar Yogmoth, and on the right we have Nick Urban playing Boros Wizard Prowess. Nick always doing what he tends to do, which is play aggressive decks. You see a Soul Scar Mage for Nick there. And Spencer playing a Boseiju into a Birds of Paradise. I honestly don't think I've ever seen Nick pay green mana for anything. I've seen him cast Mutagenic Growth a bunch of times. I've never seen him tap green mana. I'm pretty confident about that one. Or black mana. I don't think I've ever seen him cast a black spell. Could be wrong. Could very well be wrong. So if you're wondering what Wizard Prowess is, anything that has a wizard or shaman creature type that is good and prowesses in the deck, because it works really well with Harmonic Prodigy, which is a rare from Modern Horizons 2. It has prowess. It's a 2-mana 1/3. It says if an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
This does not work favorably, right?
So for example, you have Soul Scar Mage on the board, you Lava Dart somebody, you get 2 prowess counters. Or 2 prowess triggers. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool. The other card, brand new from Dominaria United, that he is using is Electrostatic Infantry, which is a 2-mana dwarf wizard creature with trample that says when you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Electrostatic Infantry. It is a 1/2. So kind of like a Sprite Dragon. Sprite Dragon's a 1/1 with haste and flying. This is just a very angry dwarf. Angry dwarf. He's angry.
Go to combat. Yep.
My ability to speak in the morning is unprecedented. Spencer's board, we have a Birds of Paradise and a Young Wolf. That Young Wolf is going to jump in front of the Soul Scar Mage to block it.
Second name. I'll play an infantry. Yes, you can.
Speaking of Electrostatic Infantry, I'm going to apologize for that yawn right there. I could not suppress that one.
Back to you.
Alright. Keep draw.
Now that Young Wolf does come back with an +1/+1 counter on it because of the Undying effect. Assuming we know how the Yogmoth combo works now, but if you don't, I'm going to explain it real quick. So, Yogmoth, Thran Physician, takes advantage of its ability to put -1/-1 counters on it, on creatures, as well as the creatures that it is sacrificing, coming back with +1/+1 counters on it. And then you use a card called Blood Artist, or you use Zulaport Cutthroat, but traditionally Blood Artist. I don't know why. Really, I actually don't know why most people play Blood Artist. Maybe it's because is it the older card? Do people just like the art better? It's an L1 that targets. The Cutthroat doesn't target, so. Yogmoth players, let me know down in the comments below why you play one over the other. But yeah, so you put like Undying creatures on the board and you sacrifice them, and you have an infinite draw combo, because if you sack one of them to Undying, bring it back, or sack at the Yogmoth, Undying, bring it back, sack the other one, put the -1 counter on the one that just came back, that way it loses the +1/+1. Bring it, then bring back the one you just sacrificed, put the 1/1 counter on it, sacrifice the other one, rinse, wash, repeat. Undying will keep triggering because of the fact that you have removed the +1/+1 counters before the card has died. Yeah. So you just draw a bunch of cards, and then you can kill them with either Draw's Messenger, which is an Undying creature, that shocks your opponent on play.
Canyon.
Ugh, but you only do that one if you have a higher life total than your opponent, because it does cost 1 life to activate Yogmoth every time. But if you have Blood Artist or Zulaport Cutthroat, you're in the clear.
Oh no.
You drain your opponent and they die. Hey, look, Harmonic Prodigy.
Go to combat.
Yep.
So 1 prowess trigger, pro green.
Attacking in here.
At me, I assume.
Both of you.
Spencer's board consists of Young Wolf, and a Grist the Hunger Tide. And the Birds of Paradise.
Now do you play green cards?
That Birds is putting work in. We cannot forget about it. Speaking of Birds of Paradise, did you see that it's getting reprinted in Dominaria Remastered?
This is
Using the Mark pull art in retro frame, or in the current retro frame. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks pretty cool. Definitely not the worst announcement that came out this week. And this is only Wednesday when I'm recording this. Who knows what they're going to say tomorrow or Friday if they say anything.
Seem too bad on your end either.
I mean, I didn't think they'd be selling $1,000 proxies. That was not on my bingo board, let me tell you. But that is neither here nor there. Right now, we're determining blockers.
Okay. Double block electrostatic.
We're going to double block the infantry. Nick is going to mutagenic growth, going down to 17 because of that Phyrexian mana cost.
So
We're going to get
this
double
7.
counters.
Prowess triggers
Yeah.
and a
So
different one.
this is 7.
We're going to, I think it's 7 total damage.
Then, so
Seven. This is
4.
Yeah.
So I'll take 7. Right.
Yeah.
Go to 8.
We go to 8. Back to you.
The wolves have died. You have a bird and a grist.
Take up.
Sure.
Ah, I do not like the candle in my office.
What is the insect exactly? It's a
It's
black
yeah,
green.
black green. Just no other keywords. Just the one. These are supposed to be for this locust god, I think it is. But
Yeah,
One of the
that's
wicks
like
won't
a spirit.
ignite. This is very disappointing. Grist is upticked. We have made a bug.
Yeah.
man of cold.
Really cool token as well.
Chris.
There we go. It has ignited. And now cinnamon pumpkin latte smells will fill my office. Hoorah.
Line for turn. Here you go.
There's a Dryad Arbor. The most notorious creature land of all time. And before it's the only real creature land. But hey, you know, I mean, it is what it is. If you ever played Legacy, you've probably had a green sun in for 0 against you. And it's such a good play.
Yep.
It's not particularly powerful, but it feels good every time.
Harmon-
Alright, we're cracking in
Prodigy's
with the
powers triggered, is it?
Prodigy
Or
It's
is it-
only other
another,
wizards.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
and the Soul Skirmage. I would say the Harmonic Prodigy is a really sweet card.
Ability of a shaman.
Doubling your doubling these cards.
It's not a shaman. Okay, that makes sense.
Doubling your prowess triggers as well as like the dwarf triggers, really solid. Nick is honestly a very smart, at least deck builder. He's a smart player too. He's a very smart deck builder when it comes to playing aggro decks. He always has some interesting innovation. So inevitably, when somebody asks for a deck list down below, I'm going to do my best at providing you one. But I don't have Nick's deck list because again, we don't ask for deck lists for locals.
Okay, take one.
Yep.
I feel like it'd be very weird to have a weekly tournament and be like, hey, give me your deck list. Ha 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 ha.
Skirmage.
Sure.
No one wants to fill a deck list out at 7 p.m. at night. But while we talk about events and deck lists, let me talk about an event that will require a deck list. On Saturday, October 15th, 2022, we will be hosting a Magic Store Championship at Alternate Universes Blue Belt. It will be a modern tournament.
Yeah, that's the,
And
Yeah, this was probably this deck.
there will be a really, really cool prize of first place getting an Alternate Universes stamped Omnath Locus of Creation, as well as some store credit. It'll be pretty sweet. I believe we're basically running a 1K style. I don't know if the information has been pushed to our website yet, but if it hasn't, you can feel free to check alternateu.com probably by the end of the week, and it should be good.
Oh, yeah, whenever it deals damage, it puts a -1/-1, and then whenever a -1/-1 goes on a creature, I get a snake.
There's a Hepatra coming out there.
Your effect wouldn't trigger that.
Vizier of Poisons. Honestly, a really cool addition to the deck. I wanted to ask Spencer how it was performing throughout the night. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Yogmoth. I like this deck a lot. In fact, I think it's the only thing I have played on camera
Just do a bunch of stuff pre-combat.
on this channel.
Sure.
I don't think I've been on camera playing anything else, even though I talk about Amulet Titan all the time.
What do you got?
I go to 16. From 17, you go from 7 to 8.
Yep.
The insects.
Yep.
Combat.
Alright, I'm going to Lava Dart. I'm going to flashback that Lava Dart. We're going to attack in. There's a crap ton of prowess triggers here.
Block here, taking.
Apache's going to block.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
Yep.
And that is going to be game 1 with lethal damage. So, Nick Urban will be taking game 1.
Damn.
And we'll be right back in just a second. There's that second. Hooray for the Hypercut, baby.
Fetch.
Now, I believe both players were on a mull to 5 here,
17.
Play one of
which
my-
I don't mind mulling to 6 in Magic. But holy crap, mulling to 5 always feels so abysmal. I mean, I mind mulling to 6. I would like to keep a 7 card hand anytime I can. But holy butts, people. I really do not like mulling to 5. Especially like in Legacy. So many times I've played like Legacy events and I've mulled to 5 and I just felt like I lost the game on the spot.
Or yourself, the most exotic of all these.
Modern's a little different, depending on the deck that you're playing. I mean, Tron can mull to like 2. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do it. Seen it happen. I've seen people mull to 2 on Tron and win, which is like a painful sentence. But hey, Tron will do Tron things. Also, University Blue Ball manager Dan McCulley will do those Tron things.
Dude,
Infantry.
there he is.
Alright, here's an infantry.
There's the boy.
A lot slower to start from Nick this time. Or at least seemingly slower. I think he bolted the Wizards Lightninged something last round. Last game. No, he played a 1-drop on 1 and then Wizard Lightning something on 2.
Oh my god, I can't do that. I can't make that play. I was playing all.
Speaking of which, Wizards Lightning. Lightning Bolt basically just cost reduced by Wizards. I love that card. When I first got into Modern, or really into Magic, I wanted to build Red Blue Wizards because Ross Merriam, I think, was on a tear with it. And it was such a cool looking deck. I remember watching so much SCG content in my dorm room, like while doing homework. Was it Versus Live? Yeah, I watched so much Versus Live in that time period. Just like chilling in my school. Alright, playing a Grist Hungertide. Using a different art than the other Grists. How dare. How dare you mismatch, Spencer. I'm going to text him about that later.
Combat.
Go ahead.
Grist.
Alright, attacking in, we're going to block. 1-2 is protected.
Shock myself.
Does not trample over. As it is 1 power.
16 all. Play a prodigy. Sure.
Alright, playing that Harmonic Prodigy.
Lumomancer.
Playing a clever Lumomancer. This card has Magecraft. It should be a wizard. I would be very surprised if it's not, but I haven't played this card, I think, since Strixhaven Draft. Clever Lumomancer is a wizard. Has Magecraft. Is an 0/1, and whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Clever Lumomancer gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That's really gross. I kind of hope he pops off with it. Ew. Oh god. 1 free activation, you get 4 power because of the Harmonic Prodigy. Oh, that's so good. Alright, we're gonna make a bug here. Not like exceptionally like overpowered good, but like that's some good shit, man.
Here you go. You can't. I've tried it. I've looked at the gather page. There's not enough there.
No.
There's not enough there.
I sound a little nasally, by the way. I'm just coming
Maybe
over,
it's like
getting over a
actually,
cold.
Like, secretly changeling tribal. You never know.
I went to the Legacy Pit Open this prior weekend.
But right now, I'm
The
definitely
window
insect tribal
in
is
the
not
room
beating
that I
my
slept
tribal
in
right now.
was
That's
not sealed
for sure.
properly,
Yep.
and I froze.
Grist. You.
It was a fantastic time.
Um,
Alright, Nick is swinging with the squad here.
coming at Grist.
Does he have any spells to cast here?
Bolt Grist.
Alright, he's going to bolt. What if he's bolting? Alright, bolting Grist.
Damage.
Before damage.
Sure.
So he's going to come in for a bunch of damage here. We're going to do Cord for 1. Should be 4, 5, 6 points of damage coming in at Spencer. So he's going to go to 10. I feel like I should be hung higher in my room.
6.
6. Going to 10.
I have a Black Lotus like tapestry thing that my friend got me for Christmas, hanging in my office, and I've just realized that like half of it is hidden behind a TV. I should probably raise it up. Alright, Spencer's taking 6
Thank you.
points of damage down to 10. We have an ignoble hierarch in play. Spencer is fighting for his life right now.
Yawgmoth.
Alright, 4 mana, play the Thran Physician. Now what's big here is he does have protection from humans, so he can just like block
Main phase sacrifice target here.
the Prodigy, and, well, the Lumiance is dead, but he can block anything that isn't the Dwarf right now for like free real estate.
9. Here you go.
Forgot to mention, for the shop championship, I should be there, either playing or recording. I'm kind of interested in playing, as I do like Omnath, and have been known to cast it a couple times, and I think it would be cool to have it with our name on it. So if you're there, say hi to me. And probably beat me in Swiss, because I don't know how to play Magic. I'll probably just be playing Murktide.
Second main, play Illuminate.
Alright, playing out another Lumimancer.
Pass turn.
Nick's draws have been interesting. He has drawn double Bolt, double Lumimancer. Wonder what the other card in his hand is.
Land for turn.
Luckily for Nick right now, every activation of Yogmoth is going to drain Spencer lower and lower.
Yawgmoth.
There's a young wolf, affectionately referred to by my coworker as Young Wheezy.
Go to 5.
The wolf has been sacked. It has been brought back with Undying. We have drawn a card. Lumimancer has died.
This is crazy. Liberator.
Alright, here comes an Outland Liberator, which I did find. I wanted to ask him actually why he cited that in. Liberator only kills artifacts, to my knowledge, or does it kill enchantments as well?
Oh, I'm sorry. Came with an indicator card. It's pretty great. Play birds.
It kills enchantments. I wonder what enchantment he was worried about. Maybe he assumed that Nick was playing Eidolon of the Great Rebel. But Eidolon... What are his creature types? It's a spirit, I was gonna say. It doesn't...
Actually, point stuff now.
I don't know. I meant to ask. Spencer, if you're watching this video, why'd you side in Liberator? Thanks. Oh, you know, it could have been a side-in to expect Roiling Vortex. Guess that card could be kind of a problem for Yawgmoth.
Combat.
Sure.
It's additional damage on top of everything else that Nick is doing, but also the fact that, like, on your kill turn, they could just activate mana so you can't gain life, so you can't do the... You can't stay afloat with Blood Artist. Alright, Nick cracking in for damage here. Going to blocks. At least Yawgmoth jumping in front of the Harmonic Prodigy. Full blocking with everything else here.
5 toughness.
Yeah, 5 toughness for 5.
Ult you.
Okay.
Damage.
Yep. You assign damage order, right?
Yep.
Do I assign blockers or do you assign blockers? I always forget how this
I
works.
assign the order that damage is dealt with trample.
Yeah.
Like that.
I think after that I don't get to make a choice, right? Like once you point the damage.
Yeah, so the damage gets assigned.
Yeah, yeah. So all of these die. Yep. That's fine.
And we bounce off.
Yep.
And you don't take anything. And back to you.
I love how we kept the day-night thing on the board. Oh, baby.
Just can't keep up.
Briefly open up Twitter to see more rants about the $1,000 proxies. What a time to be alive and playing Magic the Gathering. Alright, Spencer's in a very precarious position. There's a third bolt in the graveyard. It is not looking great for our young hero.
Sucks. Strangleroot.
Right, Strangleroot Geist.
Sack Strangleroot. Target. Go to 1. I'm gonna target.
Yeah, I don't know what draws him out of this. He's one card in hand.
Target here.
Going down to 1, reducing a counter on the dude. And dying to bring back the Geist, Ignoble Hierarch. He has blockers. Do we have enough toughness to block the thing? I guess so. Alright, we're gonna draw. Wizard's Lightning for lethal. Aw. Underworld Breach is definitively a way to gain lethal. Alright, folks, Nick is gonna take it 2-0 with Boros Wizard Prowess over Spencer's Golgari Yawgmoth. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.